In yesterday's bowl game, Jaxson Dart had a monster game against Duke, and today we're going to talk about what this kid showed on tape. I'm excited for this one, man. Jaxson Dart is an absolute underdog coming into the 2025 NFL draft, right? One of the interesting things with this draft is there's really not a whole lot of top tier talent at the quarterback position, but there are a lot of quarterbacks, right? There's probably like 6 or 7 guys. They're well-known guys, right? You got Shedeur, you got Cam, you got obviously guys like Jaxson Dart and Brady Cook. You even have some other guys like Jalen Milroe and Carson Beck also coming out. But in this video, we're going to look at this game by Jaxson Dart. He had a phenomenal game, over 400 yards, multiple touchdowns, and plays like this, man. Think about this play here. You essentially got 6 guys right around you. Defense is essentially going to be in a cover 1. And with pressure in your face, Jaxson Dart's going to take that hit. He's going to put the pass for his tight end exactly where he could get it, not the underneath defender. And it's just a perfectly thrown pass. And you're going to pick up a monster amount of yards on this one. Just a really good job by Dart. I mean, look at the pressure coming right in his face. Understands he's about to take a potential big hit. Gets the ball out. Really, really nice pass. The ball placement on some of these passes by Dart are absolutely incredible. This one here, he's going to do a really nice job throwing this away from the defender. You're going to get a scissors concept to the right of the formation. It's man-to-man coverage. So when you have man-to-man coverage, one of the things you want to realize with these concepts is you don't want to throw it to the post route because of the fact that you'd be essentially throwing it into the safety. In man-to-man, you want to hit the tight end. And to me, this is a really, really good job being able to not only hit that tight end, but he throws it to a point where only the tight end can get the football. Just a really good job throwing it away from the defender. The tight end makes the adjustment. He's not unfortunately able to bring it in. Number 12 does knock the ball out. But it's a nice pass however you look at it by Jaxson Dart. Just a really good job with the footwork, being able to get that ball out there. You're going to get another really nice pass here by Dart. He's going to do a great job reading the defense. You're going to see him check the safety on this one. You'll see it a little bit better from the end zone angle. And then he's going to essentially deliver a really nice pass to his tight end on this one. Watch as the quarterback here is going to play action. And as soon as he's going to play action, you're going to see him look over to the left. And what he's doing right now is he's checking the safety, right? You can see those eyes looking over here to the left. He's checking the safety. He recognizes the coverage. He's going to read it. And he's going to come back over to the right. He's going to see the passing lane wide open. And he's going to deliver a beautiful throw over the top in between 2 to 3 guys. So just backing this up here, what Jaxson Dart's going to see is that one of the safeties here has not only come into the box, but he's essentially aligned like he's in man coverage here against the slot wide receiver. And that usually means that someone on the inside is coming, right? It usually means that someone might have had the responsibility of covering or coming down, or someone might have been in some sort of robber role. But you see that Dart definitely reads the play, right? He reads that safety to make sure he doesn't rotate into the middle of the field. He does exactly what he had aligned in, which was man-to-man coverage. And of course, with that, Dart's going to be able to read it, recognize it, come back, and hit his tight end over the middle of the field. Just a really nice pass. Let's get into the next snap. You got a really, really nice play here. You got a 3rd and 20, and Jaxson Dart is going to make a play with his legs. To me, it's a really, really good job here. You're going to essentially come out in a cover 0. You're going to bring the blitz, and if Dart essentially is able to run away from one guy, he's going to be able to pick this up. And he makes the first guy miss, and he ends up running down, picks up about 21 yards. The guy he really has to make miss is the guy right off the right edge here of your screen. If he makes this one-man miss, which he obviously is able to, you're going to be able to pick that up, right? Because there's not enough guys out there at that point. So great job right there. Has the recognition to jump forward. And he essentially picks up 21 yards when his team needed it on 3rd and long. Alrighty guys, check this play out here. You're going to get a variation of a smash concept, and you're going to see a beautiful pass in between coverage. You're not going to see a better pass than this. To me, this is one of the best passes you will ever see from a quarterback. I mean, it's perfectly placed right over the top of the underneath defender. Truth be told, a lot of the time in the NFL, you're taught not to throw this because a lot of the time this is intercepted. Right, you would generally not throw this pass, but the quarterback clearly trusts that he would be able to get the pass over the defender. Hips are open, the ball's not even out yet. Most of the time, you are not going to throw this because this is intercepted. But of course, as the wide receiver runs his circuit route, that he could get the ball over the cornerback's head, and it's just a really, really nicely placed pass. Alright, guys, check this next pass out here. This is arguably the best pass you will see from any quarterback at any point. To me, this is such a great play by Jaxson Dart. And the fact that he's able to throw this crossbody, throws it 50 yards downfield, and he hits his wide receiver. You're almost never going to find a better pass than this. And I absolutely love this, right? Because there's pressure. He recognizes it. He rolls to the left. and he's going to be able to reset the feet as he throws it, and he puts it exactly where he needs to put it. And you won't see a better pass than this, truth be told, right? It's just a really, really good job to be able to keep your eyes downfield. Also kind of recognizes that the safety here is not playing deep enough, and he, of course, has the post route over the top. And I just love the fact that he takes his shot with this pass, because generally speaking, you're not making this type of pass. It's a really, really good throw right there by Dart. Overall, when I see a quarterback like Jaxson Dart, and I see what this guy's been able to kind of do out there, it's very impressive, right? Dart, to me, knows how to run an offense, and he's not the perfect player, right? He's not the type of guy where you're going to say, hey, this is the next Patrick Mahomes, this is the next Caleb Williams type prospect. Of course, Jaxson Dart has his limitations, right? He's not the fastest, he's not the quickest, but when you look at some quarterbacks that have had success in the NFL, guys like Brock Purdy recently, guys like Dak Prescott, these are guys that can run NFL offenses and they can do everything you want. It makes me really like Dart as an NFL prospect. Now, again, I said he's not perfect. And I want to show you guys just a couple of plays exactly what I mean. You got a 2nd and 12 on this one. You're going to get a blitz here off the edge, and Jaxson Dart's going to try to beat this guy using his quickness. He's going to try to run away from this guy, and he's not going to be able to do it. To me, one of the things with Dart is, he's not Jalen Milroe, or he's not a guy like Cam Ward when it comes to being able to move and making people miss. So you're always going to kind of have that limitation that he's going to mostly be a guy that's a pocket passer, right? He's not going to make people miss. It's just what it is with him. And of course, there's nothing wrong with that, because we see a lot of quarterbacks having success in the NFL that are mostly pocket passers. Another thing with Dart is sometimes when he gets pressured, he throws the ball a little bit quicker than he should. Here's an example where you're going to get the linebackers to ultimately drop back. He's going to read the tight end coming over the middle of the field, but he doesn't see the linebacker essentially right in front of him. And he's going to throw this pass directly to the linebacker. Now, it is essentially dropped, but truth be told, this play right here should have been an interception. And again, you see the pressure coming right in the middle. The defensive tackle essentially right in front of him. So sometimes when he does get pressured, he's not the type of guy that can make plays under pressure. It's something that he has to just kind of continue to work on and develop. So again, there are limitations to his tape, right? There are plays you'll see where this guy is pressured and it does impact him a little bit. So of course, that last play, you see the interception was essentially dropped, but you have another one here where he's essentially going to get pressured. And this time he's going to run away from the first guy, which is a great thing to do. But then he's going to end up just running right into another guy. Now, this comes down to pocket awareness. This comes down to being able to make multiple people miss within a play. And I'm definitely not knocking Jaxson Dart by any means, right? But I'm just showing you guys that there are some limitations with this guy. There are things he has to improve on as he gets into the NFL. Sometimes I think he needs to be just a little bit quicker with his passes and really just trust kind of what he's seeing out there and getting the ball out, really just playing within the structure of the offense. But overall, I really like what Jaxson Dart showed us yesterday against Duke. I watched some of his tape from some of the other games as well, and he's always given Ole Miss an opportunity. And I think at some point you got to look at that and realize that those quarterbacks can have success in the NFL, right? Guys that can run an offense. As long as you kind of build around them, right, you have a good offensive line, you have a good run game, you have some weapons that can make plays with the football, you can win around that, right? We've seen teams do it over the past. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was a quick film breakdown that I kind of wanted to get into. Really like what Jaxson Dart has shown us. I think he's kind of a wild card as we approach the 2025 NFL draft. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thumbs up, subscribe, and I will see you guys next time with another video.